Welcome to Switch Comics. My name is Marco.
I'm Chris.
And today is New Comic Book Day. We got some cool comic books to show you. Want to go ahead and get into it? We got
There's one right here.
Check that thing out. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the Marvel as we usually do. Starting with Ghost Rider number 3. We got the Momoko cover, of course, because we're getting all the Momoko covers. We've had 3 issues so far. And
This
every
cover's so metal. He's swimming through a sea of skulls.
Every issue has had a Momoko cover on this Ghost Rider series. Is she going to continue? I don't know. I hope so, but we'll find out.
Also, is it me or does it look like he just figured out he's swimming in a sea of skulls and he's a little worried about it? You know, he's like, "Oh no,
I don't know.
I'm really far away. I just figured this out. Oh no."
It's a really sweet cover. People, at first said it's a nice homage to Nice House on the Lake, but I've heard some things that it might have just been a coincidence. Yeah.
As they say in the industry.
Which I could kind of see, because it's not like a direct comparison, to Nice House.
I think it's just because
Momoko doesn't really
it's a
do
mostly
homages.
dark cover with one big light spot at the...
and a sea of bones.
Was the other one a sea of bones?
Yeah. Was a lake of bones, I guess. But
and there's a light in the distance. I think that's...
Yeah.
Come on, sea of bones. That's dope. Anybody could think of that.
Regardless, I mean, if it is supposed to be an homage or whatever, it's still a cool cover. Anyway, the issue, pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Really
I
good.
did feel this one was edging on that corner of the... Come on, let's move it along a little bit, Because, again, we haven't really got much Ghost Rider in this series so far. 3 issues in.
We get a good amount of... Not a good amount, but like a good show of Ghost Rider in this one, I think.
Yeah, now there is some cool Ghost Rider stuff in this issue. I don't want to act like there's no Ghost Rider at all. But it's not too much. It's very little. We're getting little hints of something. I like this other character. I can't remember her name. What is her name?
I forgot. I don't think it's...
I don't remember. But I like this new character that they, introduced in this series. I'm really curious. So she has, I don't want to say psychic, and I don't really know what it is exactly.
Not
I
like...
thought you had an answer.
No, I was gonna say like a Sixth Sense, but everyone who's gonna think of that is gonna think of the movie.
Yeah, no. It's more so she knows. She
knows
dreams.
secrets.
She dreams of people's deep, dark secrets. It's specifically dark secrets. And I don't know. So she's kind of, cursed with this knowledge of those who have sinned. I guess we'll put it that way. And I don't mean sin in that term, but just who have done bad things. And I think she's a really cool character. And I'm really curious to see where that power comes from.
I'm also kind of liking this Monster of the Week thing.
Yeah, which this one, the A cover is a big monster truck, literally a truck that's a monster.
Semi-monster.
Semi-monster truck, yeah.
Not as it's kind of a monster, but it's
literally
a semi-truck that's a monster.
And it was fun, it's nothing. I mean, I think,
Something
Key Collector...
Ghost Rider kills.
Yeah, Key Collector tagged it as key of some, truck thing or whatever. Don't worry about it, It's
saying,
fun. It's fun for this issue.
It's Key. It's Hydrogoon 52.
Yeah. Anyway, so moving on to another good Momoko cover here.
And another good Marvel book.
Yeah. Strange, number 3. I really like this cover. This might be my favorite cover of the week. It's really, really nice. Flipping through the books. Because I like that we have Demons
close,
cover,
yeah.
but I think I like this one a lot better. Anyway.
I'm a really big fan of spoiler Step by Bloody Steps cover.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
So not only is this my favorite cover of the week, it's probably my favorite book of the week as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with me on that one.
Yeah, probably. It's really good.
I just love seeing how ruthless Clea is.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, she's still grieving, so she's upset, and she's on this war path now, and she's just so terrifying. And people keep trying to fight her, and she's like, "Y'all are making a bad call."
It's not a big spoiler.
She kills people.
No, I was gonna say the character Rose shows up. Where did we see him last?
I don't know.
It was...
I don't recall.
It was a Spider-Man book. I think it was Ben Reilly's Spider-Man. Devil's Reign.
Was that him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kingpin's son?
Oh. His name's Rose?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that's his like superhero or supervillain name.
Interesting. Anyway,
And God, he has such a funny interaction with Clea.
yeah, it's really
like,
good.
He's kind of a big deal in like the Marvel underworld, you know?
Yeah, it's funny when you have these different like, because like he's a street level big deal, you know what I mean?
You know,
and so when you get pop in someone else and
she's like a cosmic level
big
deal.
And he thinks he's all big and bad or whatever, and she's like, I'm Clea. I'm going to murder everything I need to. And he's like, fair point.
Doctor Strange's wife.
What can I help you with? Anyway, but no, I really, really liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know if this series is going to continue. I don't think it's a mini-series, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it's an ongoing. But it's been great. I think next issue, I remember seeing a cover where like Doctor Strange's hand is like bursting up from a grave.
Yeah,
I think that's next issue. Actually, does it say it on the back here? I don't even know if it did or not. I didn't pay attention. Nope, not this one. It might be 2 issues away.
It might be a spoiler marker.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't think. Oh, well.
You almost showed it. I think I saved it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it, regardless of what it was. I didn't look at it until just now. But anyway.
We talked about it.
The back issue? Or the back page? I don't remember. Anyway. Continuing on. And again, great book. I highly recommend Strange. It's only 3 issues in. So, there was a whole death of Doctor Strange that preceded it. But he died. Clea's not happy. That's more or less all you need to know. She's Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, what the?
Good job, Oreo. Anyway, she's Sorcerer Supreme of both Earth and the Dark Dimension right now. So she's a big deal. And then, moving on, we have Avengers Forever number 6.
Enter Vibranium Man.
Which is interesting to me because, like, everyone's freaking out. It's a big key. Like, this is the book everybody's talking about this week. It's just another alternate reality. Like, they're gonna use Vibranium Man.
I don't know how long we'll keep Vibranium Man around, because I read it and Marco didn't. Because it really seems like Robbie Reyes is building up his team of multiversal Avengers right now, and Vibranium Man is one of those.
Yeah.
He's T'Challa from Another Earth.
I don't like his costume either. Like, it's fine.
I think it's kind of neat.
It's okay, but it looks better. It's not as good as the Black Panther costume. Come on.
Okay.
And fair. Vibranium Man is a lame name. You can't fight me on that one.
Yeah. Anyways, he is a weird mix between T'Challa, Spider-Man, and Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like with his moveset abilities and stuff. That's all I gotta say.
But yeah, I mean...
Oh, hello, Daphne.
I guess regardless of all that, what do you think of the book?
Oh, I liked it.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying with the Avengers, and that's a spoiler. Don't say that. It's really cool.
It's a really cool panel.
Yeah, I like that suit better too. He changes the suit. Spoiler.
Yeah, I like that one a lot better. Well,
anyways.
Yeah, I like that one better.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, Avengers and Avengers Forever. And I'm not reading Savage Avengers, so I don't know if it's also leading up to this big. Feels like just a big finale. I doubt
Savage Avengers is doing.
Huh?
I doubt Savage Avengers has anything to do with it.
Well, because in Avengers 50, it talked a little about what's his name, the dude with the loincloth, not Tarzan.
Zartan.
I think it's Kazar, right?
Kazar, yeah, Kazar.
It talked a little bit about his what's his role is going to be in it. And then I wasn't reading Savage Avengers, and I didn't want to start, so I was like, whatever.
The new series just started up.
Yeah,
anyway.
But I feel like I got to read the old
series. Can I show this?
Now. That?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Next cover's boring.
It's probably going to be about whatever multiversal Captain America they're going to get on their team.
That's all I have.
So far, it's Ghost Rider, Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider, the one we all know and love.
Yeah.
Ant-Man, Tony Stark, and now Vibranium Man.
So this Robbie Reyes, is he from our universe?
Yes, he's from our universe. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. A Deathlock.
A Deathlock.
There's multiple Deathlocks.
Yeah.
And this one's.
Well, I just like the way you say it though. Like, not even he knows where he's from. He's like,
No, okay.
I'm just a Deathlock as far as
I got it.
I'm just saying.
I
it
gotta
sounded
describe.
funny.
So I gotta explain so much.
No, that's
where
fine.
Deathlock came from.
I just said it just sounded funny. That's all.
If you're reading Avengers, you know it.
Anyway, on to the next book. So this is another.
For a second, I thought it was Iron Cat. I was looking at the back cover.
I wish.
I was like,
That's coming out soon. I'm so excited. If y'all like Moon Knight, if y'all read Black Cat, Strange, Death of Doctor Strange, it's another Jed McKay book. It's going to be a good one. Anyway, so that's the ad on the back. But this book is Aliens number 12. Number 12. I love this cover. Which
really
the B cover was also really good.
Alien covers are really good.
But man, this is just a gorgeous cover.
I can't wait for the Predator covers to come out.
Now, I didn't get a chance to read this one.
I've got to see a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them that's really good. Ugh, excuse me.
I didn't get to read this one. I think I'm like 2 issues behind on this still. And I had a very busy day, as I seems to be the normal here lately. So anyway, so
you forgot the books at the shop. You had to go.
Well, that was one thing I had to do. Yes, but anyway, so I didn't get a chance to go back and read that. I am very excited to read it because I have really enjoyed the series though. So then moving on to I guess
at this point it's kind of
our only cover by, but I mean I do intend on reading.
I intend on reading this as well.
Yeah. What number was this? Number 23.
Yeah. Darth Vader.
Vader 23, the first cover of the Bad Batch.
Who knows if they'll ever get a comic? You excited about that second season, everybody? Huh?
Yeah, we just got the trailer.
Put that in the title.
I don't know. I just noticed this.
The big Bad Batch skull?
Yeah, the big Bad Batch skull there as their shadow. That's pretty fun. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Also, y'all liking Obi-Wan? I'm really, really enjoying it.
Really
enjoy it. But I really like this cover, too.
Yeah, it looks like a...
I think it's really nice.
Cameraman said everybody pose.
I like the big amount of white space and everything. Yeah. Anyway, and then moving on to our only DC book, we have...
the void, Marco.
Where's the number on this? No, right there. Nice House on the Lake, number 9. Still really enjoying this series. We are sort of approaching the ending, and we got just 3 more issues. I'm excited. Everything seems to be building to, like, you know, this crash of an ending. Just a bunch of lies and secrets and just everything coming into a collision. Should be fun. And then moving on to our indie stuff now, we have demons.
We have demons, which this is the end of like the first chapter?
Yeah, so it's kind of confusing because it said end of book 1, I think is what it says. Yeah.
So I assume it's going to be split up into books or chapters per se.
Well, no, because like
Arcs.
even like this one begins at chapter 7.
Okay, not chapters.
Yeah.
Then I guess arcs, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like, if you ever watched Clone Wars, they'll have like 3-episode arcs, and that'll be one complete story.
At the end of this, it says end of book 1.
Okay.
Which, by the way, we got the B cover, C cover, Q cover? I don't remember. Let's see. Barcode. D cover. Pretty cool. Really like this one.
Nice.
I've been getting the foil covers, which I've been getting some other covers.
Not to.
This one's just really nice. This one's really nice. It'd be better if it had foil up there. But anyway, yeah, really liked it.
I just noticed she's doing the thing that she did at the end.
Yeah. This,
You'll never know which thing it is.
This series has been great. I've really enjoyed it. I think it's definitely, you know, if you haven't picked up on it.
Do it. What are you waiting for?
Snyder's killing it lately. Between this and Noctera, he is writing 2 phenomenal books. And plus, you got Capullo doing the art in this. The art has been just incredible, just the entire time. I will say, I think issue 2, the last one, was probably my favorite art-wise. I feel like that one really stood out to me.
I don't remember.
All good, but...
I remember the plane scene.
And even number 1, I think, too, because I feel like number 1 had a lot of moments of, like... Because these demons are weird and grotesque. And I feel like they would, like, really emphasize, like, look at what these crazy demons can look like.
I want to go back to Ghost Rider for just a second. One of my favorite, like, visualizations of Ghost Rider becoming... Johnny turning into Ghost Rider.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, that was
it was
really
good.
Cool.
But anyway, really dig it. It's only 3 issues in so far. Give it a shot. And you might even have time to catch up
Daphne, you're
because
so warm.
I don't know when the next issue or next book or whatever they're doing is going to be coming out. So we might have a little extra time. Who knows? So moving on to the new book of the week, we have a Tinian book. We have The Closet, #1. And
This was the last book I read.
I thought this one was pretty sweet. I really liked it.
It was really good. It feels kind of short.
It's strange, because
it's
it is a
so
thick book.
Good.
It's a thick book, and it does feel like it goes by pretty fast, but it's a lot of setting these characters, not really setting a location. It's setting up a location to be in next issue, and presumably for maybe a while after that.
Yeah.
But it's really just dialing in on specifically, I guess it's setting up a few characters, but specifically from the perspective of one, and kind of his interaction with his family. And I like the bartender a lot. There was a bartender.
Yeah.
It opens up when he's kind of venting, and there's a bartender. I really like that character, which is kind of, could easily just be a throwaway. Yeah, I mean, it probably won't come back, but could easily just be a throwaway character. But I feel like it's really nice when you can write a character that is
just for a scene.
That is, just for a minute, and it's like, but that just felt like such a good person, even though we just get a little bit of him, you know what I mean? So it's good signs, and obviously it's Tinian, so I'm excited to see what he does with it. It gets a little weird and creepy, but just a tad, just a little taste, a little sprinkling,
Here's my theory. It's metaphorical.
Yeah, I kind of get...
not really happening.
I kind of get...
You'll know what it is if you read it. I suggest reading it.
I kind of get the Babadook feelings from this.
I haven't seen that movie.
Oh, it's fantastic. And absolutely just great horror character study. It's just a big metaphor of trauma and emotional... I don't know the words, but it's a great movie. You need to watch it. It's great.
There's a lot of things I need to watch.
It's really, really good though, Chris. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to see where that continues on with. Who made this? Image? Yeah, Image. Yeah. And moving on to our next book, we have Step by Bloody Step, #4.
This cover I really like.
Yeah.
And it's a book I really like. I think I followed the story pretty well. Or
I do.
I just kind of filled in the gaps.
Because I think we read books differently. Because I actually sometimes feel like I kind of don't look at the artwork a lot of the times. And I don't want to say like... Because I very much appreciate all the artwork and I love looking at it. But sometimes when I'm really in the story, I don't know. Like I feel like I can just like read it and then kind of collect the art.
Well, a thing for me, and this is why I can't watch dubbed anime, is subbed. I can't watch subbed anime because I have ADHD, and so I can't read and see the visuals at the same time. It's one or the other, and so for when I'm reading a book, a comic book, I'm darting from the words to the images constantly. Like, I'm looking at everything. I'm even like, my eyes, I find myself skipping sometimes, and I have to draw myself back to the words where I am. I'm like, no, I'm not there yet. I gotta go back.
Yeah, see, for me, I feel like when I flip a page, like I kind of take a glance at all the art, and then
I'll try and rein myself in to look at just the first stuff, because sometimes books spoil themselves.
They do.
And so I try and focus on.
And it's not like a conscious decision I make. I just notice that sometimes I feel like I flip to the next page, I look at all the art, and then I start reading, and I feel like when I start reading, I don't really look at any of the pictures, for the most part, without really getting at least to the end of that page, and then I kind of look at it all.
It's also
in a way. It's not exactly.
I love looking at little details. I love looking at an image all over and just appreciating every small detail of the art.
Well,
especially when the art's really good.
I really enjoy looking at the art. I don't want to make it sound like that. And the reason I brought that up was because I feel like that's such an important part of how I read a story. So for me, reading this, it has no words, you know. I feel like that makes it an extremely difficult task for me to follow the story. Because essentially, like I said, I kind of glance at the art, read it, and glance at the art again and kind of take it all back in. But I'm skipping a big pivotal step.
Yeah, a lot of this requires a lot of intuition. Is that the right word?
No,
I don't think that's the right word.
I don't know. I would say,
not
you know,
making up the story yourself, but picking up on context clues, picking up on how the faces are drawn, facial expressions, you know?
yeah. Which is, because, like,
body language. A lot.
I had no issue, like, with, like, for example, like, Samurai Jack, you know, Clone Wars. I can't remember who, he did both of them, you know? But, like, he's a great
I forgot his name.
example of someone that can tell a visual story, but it's different when it's, like, animated, you know?
Yeah.
And especially, like, I'd go from, like, sometimes, like, from one panel to the next, it's, like, so crazily different for me. Anyway, it's just like, how do we get here?
And
like,
this is a while. I think this is. Did I say that? I think this is the last book. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Only 4 books.
And the big kind of maybe tell is that it advertises the trade at the end of this.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess it's done, maybe, but I don't know.
If this is the end, I really liked it. It's weird. It shows this zany world that I guess we're not meant to fully understand because we don't know the language or anything, you know?
Yeah.
But I
anyway,
really liked it.
Yeah, and I really enjoy looking at the art. I just don't follow the story at all.
Speaking of a weird world I barely understand.
Yeah, this one I mean to go back and read at some point. What issue were we on? Where's the number? Right there.
6.
My hand was kind of like, where's the number? It's right there. So yeah, we're on. What's the furthest place from here? Issue number 6, and it's not a blank cover. There's a little bit of a thing there. I don't even know how many issues. I think I maybe read the first 2. I don't think I got to the 3rd one. I maybe got to the 3rd one, but definitely no farther than that. And it's good. I enjoyed it. I don't know. I kind of fell off. The back cover has a little hand on it. You see that?
I feel like the end is close. How many more books do you think there are, Marco?
I didn't read it.
You didn't read that?
No. I literally just said I'm no farther. I think I read the first 2, maybe the 3rd
You
one.
said you weren't going to.
No, I said if anything, I'm going to try to read Aliens, which I didn't have time for today.
Well,
Because I'm only a couple issues behind on that. I would have to read it a bit, and they're very thick books as well.
Yeah. And sometimes there's a lot to read on panel. Like people will have like really long dialogues in there.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I may go back and
this one
read it.
is.
I'm scared to read.
Well, poor baby. Again, I feel like it's culminating toward the end. It's getting close.
It's on issue number 6. Like, that's a weird spot to, like, you know, be close to an end. Like, you can technically end on whatever, I guess.
There could be 8.
But, like, yeah, 8 it would maybe be a somewhat reasonable number. But it's like, that's kind of weird. 10, maybe. But that's still, I mean, you're barely just past halfway at that point. 12
we feel too close to the end right now for there to be that many more issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like 12 is a normal kind of spot.
I mean, but if your story you can only fill in.
I'm just saying.
Honestly, if they took out all the big chapter pages, you could probably make it 4 books.
You probably could have saved many trees. But anyway, that's the last book for this week. As far as the stream tonight, we are going to try to play Broforce. Hopefully.
Yeah.
It's a game we've played many times.
And
but it's been
we forget about it until
it's been several years. It's been several years.
And this is on PC, so I have no idea what the buttons are.
You know, I'm sure it won't be too difficult. You just need to walk and click a shoot button.
You don't just need to do that, Marco. Not in a lot of the parts.
But anyway, I'm excited.
It's gonna be a lot of yelling, I imagine.
It's a lot of fun. It's really crazy. It's a little side scroller game. It's pretty wild if you've never seen the game. I'm excited for it. Hopefully it's not as well. I don't know. I was gonna say hopefully it's not as glitchy as the last time we played it. For whatever reason, at the same time as glitchy and like almost unplayable as it was last time, That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just having all kinds of weird, like at some point the enemies were just invisible.
We
and
played it for like
it,
hours.
it took a long time to beat it that time.
A common phrase among us was, "That's not on my screen."
Yeah. It was it was because it'd be invisible for like me, but then Chris could see it or something.
Yeah.
And then of course whoever's being attacked can't see it. You know.
Yeah. I'm hurting and I don't know where.
Yeah, it's terrifying. It's always scary whenever you can't see what's hurting you. But I'm trying to think. Well, I guess that's about it though. So yeah, we'll be here streaming tonight. It's been a couple weeks since we've streamed.
Yeah, it's sad.
I've been busy.
I'm gonna build up Legos.
And
Probably gonna be another video game stream next week, so I can build up more Legos.
As long as I don't have a very, very giant voiceover order, which is possible.
Oh yeah, it's very possible.
Talking to somebody right now, so I might have to maybe. We'll see. I don't know why I was doing that. I guess I could go for either way. Well, maybe. I mean, I want the order to get resolved and everything, so I can start on that. But yeah, might have to maybe skip next week as well.
Make it a voiceover stream. Make it fun.
No, that'd be stressful. I try to especially on that much amount of work. Anyway, rambling, talking about other things. But by the way, check out my voiceover channel. Link in the description if you haven't already. I have several videos up there. A new video coming out Thursday. Every Thursday, a new video. I think that's all you got I got for y'all. We got some cool stuff coming up. Eventually, we're building up a nice little haul stash for you.
I'm gonna
we got some nice thing. I don't know what to call it without revealing what it is. Got some nice comics I'm building up as well. And eventually, I should be getting
I got two things
stash.
Lego so far. I plan in the next 2 weeks to build up a little more.
Anyway, I don't know. I think that's all we got, though, for you today. As always, let me know what you're reading. If you're reading some of the books that we're reading, you enjoy them, don't enjoy them, whatever. Talk about it in the comics. If there's something that you're reading and you're absolutely loving and we're not reading it, yell at us about it in the comments. And I think I maybe said comics on the last one.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up when you stopped talking. I was gonna say you said comics instead of comments.
I am the only one that can correct myself.
That's what it's called now. It's called the comics.
Leave a comic in the comments below.
Leave a panel in the comics below.
Yeah, leave a... That's so stupid.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, a real... they're trying to be super nerdy and quirky.
That's, such a lame
thing. And then, I can see that as somebody thinking they got something like gold, and nah, that's pretty weak. But anyway...
But it's fun, because we said it ironically.
Yeah, leave a panel in the comics below, and we will see you next week.
Adios.
No, wait. Another time. Next time? What do I say on the end of these videos? Know.